Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 9 such specimens to examine. 9 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine. And we will be examining these specimens in minute detail. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the fun presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. We got another TTM Monday coming down. Great way for everybody to start their work week while you go off to work and fulfill your role in society, trading 40 or 50, even more hours per week of your life so other people can benefit from your labor. We'll sit here and look at some TTMs on a TTM Monday. Hope you all enjoyed the football weekend. Some good games in the NFL yesterday. How about the Jets almost beating the Chiefs, but Zach Wilson fumbled at the worst time? Kind of reminded me of that classic Bears game yesterday. Looked like the Bears were rolling. Justin Fields was fulfilling his MVP promise. Had the greatest game of his life until the fourth quarter, and he fumbled and threw an interception, and the Bears lost to the Broncos. Now the only question for the Bears, will Caleb Williams come out for the draft, or will he say, look, I don't want to play for the Bears. I'm going to stick at USC for one more year and try to do better the following year. That's all that remains left for the Bears. All right, let's get on to some TTMs, though. Let's see what we got from TTM number 1. This one is coming to us from Baltimore, Maryland. Let's see what we got for our first TTM coming to us from Baltimore, Maryland. TTM Monday number 1. Oh, look at that sweet old Topps card signed by one of the all-time greats, Mr. Lenny Moore. This fellow's now 89 years old, but his signature still looks pretty good, and he put his Hall of Fame 1975 on there. This card's pretty beat up. It's a 1963 Topps. Look at that beautiful old card. Lenny Moore. Look at that sweet card. Like I said, one of the all-time great NFL running backs. Maybe the first great running back who was also a great receiving threat. 2-time All-American at Penn State. The Baltimore Colts first-round draft pick in 1956. Played 12 years for the Colts. Was on 2 NFL championship teams. National Football League Rookie of the Year in 1956. National Football League Most Valuable Player in 1964. 7-time Pro Bowler, 1950s All-Decade Team, and a member of the NFL's 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. He and LaDainian Tomlinson hold the record for most consecutive games with a rushing touchdown, 18 straight games. He had 5,174 rushing yards, averaging 4.8 yards per carry, 6,039 receiving yards, averaged 16.6 yards per catch, 113 total touchdowns, and he threw two touchdown passes. True Hall of Famer, Mr. Lenny Moore. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. on that 1963 Topps card. Hall of Famer. That's a good way to start. Now look at this next one here. We know who this one's coming from. Mr. Robert Englund, Mr. Freddy Krueger. Now I've seen other people get this back. I can feel from here like I sent him a custom card, but from what other people get back, he doesn't really send you what you send him. He's got used like a little postcard that he sends out, an autograph postcard. Let's see. Maybe I got lucky and he did send my my card too. We'll see. Let's see what we got from Mr. Freddy Krueger. What's all this stuff? Try to pull this out without damaging it. There's my custom art card. He did not sign it. I didn't expect he would. He doesn't sign what people send him, but let's see what he did send us back. Oh, here's the postcard. He got a robertenglund.com postcard. We look at that on there. I don't think that's a real autograph, but it looks like it's like a pre-printed thing. It's still kind of cool to have anyway. Robert Englund. Now, what has he got in here? He's got his little price sheets. Thank you for your interest in Robert Englund's autograph. Please find a gift, collectible postcard to get your item signed. Please visit robertenglund.com and go through Sign My Stuff. Alright, what do we got all here? There's just some more info. If you want to get his real autograph, go to all that stuff right there. Oh, he's got some. He's going to be in Phoenix, July. I think that came and went. Anything upcoming? Spooky Empire in Orlando in late October. If you want to go meet Robert Englund. All right, so we got. He didn't sign our card, and he sent us back this postcard. Mr. Rob, that's kind of cool anyway to have in your collection. Freddy Krueger, thank you for that preprint. All right, let's get on to the next TTM. This is coming to us from D.V. Daniels, New Jersey. I don't know what a D.V. Daniels is. Let's see what we got from D.V. Daniels, New Jersey. Oh, a beautiful Stadium Club card signed by Mr. Bruce Driver, 1991 Topps Stadium Club card. That looks really nice. Check out that sweet old card. Nice signature on there. Bruce Driver, 60 years old, played 15 years in the National Hockey League. A key defenseman on the 1995 Stanley Cup champion New Jersey Devils, had 96 career goals. I believe he is currently coaching a girls hockey team in New Jersey. He won a state title there with the girls hockey in 2020. Mr. Bruce Driver, thank you, sir. Really appreciate you signing that Stadium Club card. Outstanding. All right, let's get on to our next TTM. This one is coming to us from Santa Clarita, California. What do we got coming to us from Santa Clarita, California? Let's open this up and see. Oh, we got us two nice cards autographed by Mr. Matt Young. Beautiful. 65 years old. We got him on this 1990 Topps card. Look at that. And this 1991 Upper Deck card. Beautiful. Matt Young. Pitched for 6 teams in his 11-year career. Had his best years early in his career with the Mariners. Made the All-Star team his rookie year. Can you believe that? Rookie year, it says right there. Pitched scoreless ball in the All-Star game. 1983, that was the best year of his career. He was 11-15 with a decent 3.27 ERA. But when a big year for you is when you go 11-15, you know you're going to have a rough career record, which he did. He had 55 wins and 95 losses. A career winning percentage of only .367. That is the 23rd worst in the history of baseball for pitchers with 100 or more decisions. Most of those ahead of him are not from the modern era of baseball. Only about 2 modern pitchers had worse records than Matt Young. That would be Steve Arlen and Pete Broberg. Matt Young, one of baseball's biggest losers, but we thank you for signing these 2 cards. 1990 Topps, 1991 Upper Deck. Matt Young, 55 wins, 95 losses. But, like it says on the back of this card, he pitched scoreless ball in the 1983 All-Star Game. Outstanding. Thank you, Mr. Young. Really appreciate that. All right, what do we got here next? This one's coming to us all the way. Looks like that says Wilmington, Delaware. We don't get too many from Delaware. What in the world? Who's out there in Delaware? Wilmington, Delaware. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is a nice one. Been waiting a while on this. I didn't think I was going to get that back. Mr. Blair Thomas on his 1990 Pro Set rookie card. Look at that. That looks sweet. 55 years old. He's was a Holiday Bowl and Senior Bowl MVP from Penn State. The number 2 overall pick by the Jets in 1990, despite coming off a bad knee injury at Penn State. Then, predictably, he suffered further injuries in the NFL, had a disappointing 4-year career with the Jets. He only started 35 games, finished his career with 2,236 rushing yards, 4.2 yards per carry, and 17 touchdowns. After his playing days, he was a running backs coach at Temple for many years. Blair Thomas, great college running back. Unfortunately, he had a knee injury there at Penn State. It could never really shake that injury bug. But thank you, sir, for signing your 1990 Pro Set rookie card. That is a great-looking card, isn't it? Beautiful. Look at that sweet card. Blair Thomas. Beautiful old card. All right, what do we got? About 4 more to go. And this one is coming to us all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. The Colts fell way behind the Rams, came back and tied it up, and then lost in overtime. All right, what do we got from Indianapolis? Oh, beautiful. Another one I've been waiting on a while. Mr. Pat Underwood. Beautiful. Signing 2 1980 Topps rookie cards. I remember this guy, Pat Underwood. A lot of hype about him when the Tigers drafted him. 66 years old, number 2 overall pick in the 1976 draft by the Tigers. He broke into the Tigers in 1979. He got off to a 5-0 start. And then for the rest of his 4-year pitching career, he had 8 wins and 18 losses, finished with a lifetime ERA of 4.43. His older brother, Tom, also pitched in the big leagues. He was the opponent pitcher in Pat's Major League debut, the only time that has happened in Major League history. He had one other bit of big league history also. He started against the Chicago White Sox on July 12, 1979, on that infamous Disco Demolition Derby night at Comiskey Park. Remember that Disco Demolition night? Pat Underwood was the starting pitcher for the Tigers that night. That was one of the great nights in baseball history. But thank you, Mr. Pat Underwood. 66 years old. He signed these 2 beautiful 1980 Topps rookie cards. Pat's father, John Underwood, is a former minor leaguer in the Phillies organization. Beautiful. Pat Underwood. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. 2 rookie cards from Pat Underwood. All right, let's see what we got here. This one is coming back to us from Canada. I think this is Ron Stackhouse. I sent it to a U.S. address, but it looks like it's coming back from Canada. Let's see. I think this is Ron Stackhouse. Let me check. Got to open it and see. Looks like we got our note back. It's stuck in there really good. Let's tear this whole thing apart. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Look at that. That is one of the great cards. The 1971-72 O-Pee-Chee card. That's his rookie card. Of course, that's the same design Topps used. Beautiful. Ron Stackhouse. Look at that beautiful signature on that rookie card. He's now 73 years old. Pretty good two-way defenseman back in the 70s and early 80s. Played for the Golden Seals and Red Wings. Had his best years with the Penguins. He was an all-star in 1980. Played 12 years. Scored 87 goals. Tied the National Hockey League record in March 1975 with 6 assists by a defenseman in a game. That record still stands, and he's some very good company with the players he is tied with. Pat Stapleton, Gary Suter, Paul Coffey, and Bobby Orr. Those are the only other defensemen to have 6 assists in a game. Look at that beautiful old O-Pee-Chee card. Look at that beautiful rookie card. Ron Stackhouse. Outstanding. That is beautiful. That's one of the best designs ever. Look at that. All right, let me see if he answered any questions on our note here. What does this see? It says, what does this say here? You had some great years with the Penguins. Did you enjoy your time with the Red Wings? What does that say? I was sad to leave Detroit. Did you like playing at Olympia? It doesn't really say. Any favorite teammates on those old Red Wings teams? Mickey Redmond. And I rented a house. All right. Any opposing players you really disliked? Lots. All right, very good. Oh, Mickey Redmond and I rented a house. I guess they were lived together there back in the old days with the Red Wings. Very nice. Mr. Ron Stackhouse, really appreciate that. Beautiful. Signing that 71-72 rookie card. He and Mickey Redmond splitting the rent back in the days. Outstanding. All right, we got 2 left. This next one here, what does that say? I don't even know what that says. It's coming from somewhere, someplace in the USA. Let's see what this card is. No idea. What do we got here? Oh, we got one of our girl soccer players, Miss Carrie Ricaro, 29 years old. She's a member of the currently now with the Chicago Red Stars. This is a 2021 Parkside card signed by Carrie Ricaro, midfielder. Don't know a lot about the ladies' soccer. I do know she played college soccer at Notre Dame, and she's somewhat famous. She had some mental health issues. Used her struggles with depression and anxiety as a motivation to get a mental health leave act in the ladies soccer contract. So good for her. She had some mental problems, took care of all that, and wants to make sure everybody else can get their mental problems dealt with too. Carrie Ricaro, girls soccer player from the Chicago Red Stars. Really appreciate you signing that Parkside card. Outstanding. All right. One left on a TTM Monday. We're just blowing right through this. This one's coming to us from Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. It's our last TTM on a TTM Monday. Who do we got from Hartford, Connecticut? Custom art card and a bonus? Wow, look at this. The champ, Marlon Starling, outstanding. Look at those. Those are beautiful. This is a custom art card I sent him. Look at that. It's got 2 Jeff on there. What does all that say? Marlon Starling, and it gets like a date on there. And then, I don't know, what does that say? Champ? Not quite sure. Marlon Starling. That's beautiful. I'm not quite sure what all that says on there, but that is beautiful. And then we got, he sent his own card, Marlon Magic Man Starling, 2-time World Welterweight Champion. It's got his phone number on there. This is 2 Jeff. Oh, Marlon M.M. Starling. That's what that says. Marlon M.M. for Magic Man Starling. Beautiful. Thank you, champ. Really appreciate that. Check that out. 64 years old. The champ is from Hartford, Connecticut. Held the WBA welterweight title from 87 to 88 and the WBC welterweight title from 89 to 90. First fighter to beat Mark Breland, knocked him out in the 11th round of their title fight in August 1987. I think that was probably his greatest win. He also had a couple wins over Floyd Mayweather Sr. Career record 45 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 27 KOs. The champ, Marlon Magic Man Starling. Really appreciate you. I sent you this, and you sent this one also back. Really appreciate that. Check that out. The Magic Man, 2-time World Welterweight Champion. That is a great way to end a TTM Monday. Getting something back from the Magic Man, World Boxing Champion, Marlon Starling. All right, folks, that is it. About ready to hit the stop button and dump yet another TTM video into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. Before we go, I want to remind everybody, head over to Amazon.com. Type in this author's name, that's your narrator, this book title, put that in the search bar at Amazon. This book will come up. Perfect reading material for you on a Monday morning where you're starting another dreary week of work. You can't believe the weekend blew by already and now you're back being an indentured servant for the world operating system. If you're one of those type of people who scrape by living paycheck to paycheck, you were thrown into this world without a clue, tossed into this world, heaved into this world from the blackness of the cosmic void without any clue of what was going on, herded from birth into a so-called way of life that says it's all about going to school till you're 18 or 22 years old to get a good position, working, spending your miracle of life laboring for a few other people so they can live an easy life while you scrape by. If that's you, if you lived like the robot they wanted you to, and from time to time you malfunctioned, you did some things you shouldn't have done or weren't proud of, or things happened to you and you felt hopeless or bitter, but one lucky day, the that behind all that reached out from behind all that, pried open your eyes and showed you've been sold a bill of goods. If that's you, if that's what you feel like sometimes, head over to Amazon and buy this book. But if you're a crybaby or easily offended, you just want to pretend this is the right way to live, things will get better, stay away. This book ain't for you. But if you're a big boy or a big girl or a big tranny, I think you just might like this book. It's the real deal. All right, that is it. We'll be back, God willing, in a couple days with some other video. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.